Ghoulie? Yeah, Ghoulie interview. This is awesome. I don't know what to say. Welcome back to another interview. I'm here with, I just said your name, Ghoulie.
Hello, hello.
The real Ghoulie from like the freaking Gomi episode, if you remember that.
Yeah, this is my little debut. You know what I mean?
Well, you just got. You say you got back from the movies. You saw X.
Yeah, she was pretty good. It was good. It was good.
Would you recommend it?
I would recommend it.
Yeah, don't spoil it. Oh my god, I remember the fucking Saw movie with freaking Chris Rock and like 21 Savage. Spiral.
I think it was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And freaking 21 Savage did the soundtrack to that, bro. You got nothing nudie on that shit.
They had to get brought up. Placement. You know what I mean?
Good. All right, so Ghoulie. So what made you want to start making music?
So, I think it was one of those things like I always knew that like I was going to do at some point. I didn't know when or how, but I knew I would eventually. I think when I was like like 12, 13, me and my friend, his name's Austin, he lives down the street from me, but me and him would like freestyle in his basement and shit while he'd be on 2K. We just like goofy bullshit. Like we wasn't being serious. We just did like random dumb shit, I guess. And I think like I don't know. I think I realized one day that like even though we was just kind of doing it for fun and it wasn't serious, that like I was I don't know. Like I had a little something going. You know what I mean? Like I was keeping my little flow a little bit longer and shit. And then like I said, like I just think it was just always something that I wanted to do. So I don't know. I've just always been a little creative guy. I don't know.
Yeah. Wow. Was there any other rappers where you're at?
In Michigan, I know Sirens from here. And a foreign too. At least just as far as Archon. But there's like, there's the Detroit scene and the Flint scene, and they got Baby Tron and TJX6, Sada Baby, Cash Quan.
Cash Quan. Yeah, Cash Quan's.
All the Detroit.
Yeah, Detroit.
But as far as my city in particular, there's nobody big out of my city. I think, you know what? I lie. I think Stevie Wonder's from here.
Oh, really?
Like the blind dude. Yeah, hold on. Yeah, he's from here. He went to, there's like a blind school here in my city. It's closed now, but.
Damn.
Oh, wait.
Did it turn into a Stevie Wonder museum?
Oh, and never mind. He grew up in Saginaw. That's not where I'm at. I don't know. I've had people tell me that he was from here. I don't know. Whatever. Anyways.
Maybe like.
Besides maybe Wonder. I don't think there's nobody big from here. Oh, what you call it? In First Day Out by fucking T Grizzly. He mentions like my city in it because I guess like I don't know. He got in trouble out here where I'm from. Yeah. But otherwise, it's nobody really like big like that out of here. As far as I know, at least, especially the rap scene.
All right, like not big, but is there any like regular rappers, kind of like you? If you know what I mean.
I know of. There's like, you know what I mean. Like you got like the hood dudes at my school who like be on BandLab and shit, and get on like Lil Flint and Detroit type beats. I don't know their names, but I mean they exist. I know like one time I walked in the bathroom. And this dude was like punching in his bars and shit, like while he was sitting on the sink. That shit was random as hell.
Sitting on the sink.
Otherwise, as far as I know, nah. It's really just me.
All right. So, when you first started rapping, how did you came up with the name Ghoulie Lohan?
So
Ghoulie.
Um, with Ghoulie, I've went by Ghoulie for maybe 5 years now, something like that. I honestly, I couldn't tell you. I honestly don't know how how I made that shit up,
He's a
but
ghoul.
I've been I've been going by Ghoulie like since I was an editor. So originally I had a different name that I wanted to go by for music. But like whenever I joined call with people like in the music scene and shit, they just like they'd introduce me as Ghoulie. And I just like I got for one, like I got tired of being like, well no, I wanna go back for music, yeah. And two, like I wanted like what I've already built up as Ghoulie to carry over. I figure it's more recognizable anyways, you know what I mean? If it's not broke, don't fix it.
True.
So I honestly like I know there's a movie called Ghoulies and it's like these little green things. I've never heard of it until like I started looking my name up. I'm just mentioning that in case like I don't know people think that's where I got my shit from. But honestly I don't really know where I got it from. I think I just kind of made it up one day.
So when you first started rapping, what were your musical inspirations?
Let me think. When I first started, I think when I first started making music, that was when like the dark pluggish shit was starting to like was just beginning. Like I at the time like I listened to 540 and Kaiido, Martyy. Like I don't know. I think like
What
at
the
the
hell?
very beginning, I wanted to make stuff kind of like that, but otherwise, I can't really think of like any specific inspirations as far as when I just started. I think I kind of like I don't know. I think I was more just trying to develop something of my own. But I will say like um I was inspired a lot by like shit that was being edited at the time. Like let me think. That was oof. like probably like at that time like Baby Go Yard, RCB.
Oh yeah.
I think like when I started, my main goal was like I wanted to make like it sounds corny as fuck, but like I wanted to make like editor music almost like some shit where like you heard the song, you like somebody that edit this
Yeah,
shit.
you can
So I think
imagine it in
like
an edit or
I
something.
was really yeah, so really like I think I was just inspired by like the stuff like the songs that I was editing at the time. So like I said, probably RCB because at that point like I think LSD on my tongue was like just starting to
LSD
be
on my
something that
tongue.
like everybody around me was listening to and shit, you know what I mean? So
Yeah. Yeah, I remember freaking it like in I think I was in like freaking 8th grade when that shit like when I found LSD on my tongue. Yeah, that's
uh,
crazy. Well, you mentioned before you used to edit your. So how did you get into that?
uh so I uh I got into it because of my cousin. She's like my best friend. But um I think one day like she just randomly started talking about it, but she'd make those like edits to like fucking to just like random ass fucking like random ass models and actors and shit. Um and so like I remember she was telling me she wanted me to like try this shit out too. And um at that point, like I knew of like AMVs in the sense of like, you know what I mean? Like you just slap the song over like a left fight scene. But otherwise, um when I started, you know, like I said, I got into it because of my cousin. And she was like I said, she was a little pick editor. Like she made those like just
Like
like
Ariana Grande
corny fan
edits,
edits basically.
the
Yeah,
freaking K-pop cams, dude.
yeah, like she just make like corny fan pick edits.
pick
I
edits?
despise the style, but that's how I got into it.
Well, do you still edit? I assume you do. Still do.
I do.
Do you enjoy it?
Yeah, I do. I do. Yeah, I stopped for a little bit, but I just started again recently. It's just like another for me. It's just like another pastime, another way I can like express myself and whatever I'm thinking. You know what I mean? And it it comes in handy when it comes time for me to make my own music videos and shit. So yeah, I still do.
All right. All right. What about how did you get into producing? You know, you make your own beats.
So I knew I wanted to make music. I never thought that I'd end up being a producer. I think what got me into producing was
every rapper gotta produce at least once. I feel like that's the thing.
Right? No. I think what made me want to be a producer was I think like I just wanted to be more well versed and just more skilled in things in general. And I wanted to be more self-sufficient, you know what I mean? Be able to use my own shit. I wanted to be able to make beats for my friends and shit. But I think what specifically got me to pull the trigger on producing was realizing that like my favorite artists at the time and probably ever were all people who were self-producers. Like at the time I was really into high C beats and just high C in general. Horudo, Curtis, shout out him, and my friend Laryngitis. And I was talking to Curtis one day. I also know how how like I want to start prodding and shit. And I was showing him like my favorite beats and shit and being like, see, look, like all these people, like it was through talking to him that made me realize that like all the people that I enjoyed listening to and I like looked up to were people who also produced. And he finally was like, dude, just like tomorrow, just get on that shit. And the next day I started, you know what I mean? I started my little journey. So
do you think the other factor is like you're just tired of using other people's beats and you're trying to like go for like a specific type of beat but only that you can think of, so you just make it?
Yeah, for sure.
I think Goff made that.
I know I had more than a few times where like I would see, because before I made music, I would talk to like a lot of producers. Like I think it was it was when I wanted to make music, but I didn't know how to. So the next best thing was just to like be friends with a bunch of people who made music. And so I talked to like a bunch of different YouTube producers and shit. And I couldn't tell you how many times that like I would have an idea for a sample or something, and I'd talk to them about it, and they'd use that shit. And I mean, it'd be cool because it's like, you know what I mean? Like, I had that idea, but then it's like, I don't know. Eventually, like, I wanted to be able to be like, fuck the middleman, and them getting credit for these ideas that I got. I'm gonna just do it myself. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Freaking all right. What about DJing? What about DJ Ramune? Where did that came from? How do you get into DJing?
Alright, so I got into DJing because, well, let me think. Okay, so because I do it in both contexts. Like I put up mixes and shit, but also like I got into actually DJ recently. Like I got a little set. I got into that, like the IRL shit, because of my mom. Like my mom just she knows I make music, and she's like real supportive of me. And so one day she just said like, hey, I signed you up for this DJing class like in my city. And I didn't want to do it, I'm be honest with you. But at the same time, like the thought of being able to like actually do that shit with like a real instruments and shit, and programs it just, I don't know, it sounded cool. So I gave it a try. I ended up fucking with it. But as far as the other side, don't know. I think it was just. Oh, I remember. So before I was officially on FL, to get practice with like getting used to the program and shit, I'd go on there and I just try to mix songs and shit. That way, like when it comes time for me to record and mix my own songs, I would have a good idea of what I want to do. You know what I mean, and my style and shit. And as far as DJ Ramune as a name,
Ramune.
way before, long time ago, I was gonna. I decided that my music name was gonna be Lil Ramune, like Lil Ramune, right? And like I made an Instagram account and shit, and like an email, and I got this tag from like this girl, and I can't remember her name, but like she went on to be like a real ass voice actor, like she be getting paid for that shit. And so I got the tag name, and I had everything but my actual like music, you know what I mean? But otherwise, like I knew like, all right, when I start making music, I'm gonna be Lil Ramune, she's gonna be hard, yeah, you know what I mean? And that was when I was like 14, maybe 13, 14. Well, no, let me think. I was 13. I was about 12, 13. When I had that idea, and then eventually time passed. I stopped thinking about it. You know what I mean, I go on as Ghoulie, yeah. And then one day, I was sitting in class, and I was talking to my friend, and I wanted to do like a little mix battle with him. And for a while, like I wanted to, start like posting mixes more and shit. But I didn't like. I don't know. I didn't want my name to just be Ghoulie for when I mix this shit. You know what I mean? Like I thought I'd spice it up a little bit. And so then I remembered that I had the tag from when I was Lil Ramune. And I was like, shit, I'm gonna just be DJ Ramune for when I do my DJ and shit. So that's where that connection comes from. But yeah, that's how I got into it.
So what do you like mixing? Like, how do you decide what songs to post on it?
Let me think. I like mixing R&B songs. R&B songs or songs from my friends, really. I think I did a Meek Mill song one time, but otherwise, as far as when I do mix, I just like doing, like I said, either songs I fuck with, older songs like 90 songs and shit, or like my friend's shit.
All right. Actually, when you said, all right. Actually, what are your favorite producers? When you said you're producing.
Okay, my favorite producers are probably and in no particular order, Gomi, Horudo or Curtis, High C, Laryngitis, Kyo, and Morg. I think are probably my favorite pros.
Shout out Morg.
Yeah, that's my bro. Yeah, those are my favorites.
Yeah, you gotta explain how do y'all get so close with Morg? It's y'all relationship. How do y'all meet?
So Morg, I met him through Harley, my friend Harley, way back when LC first started. We were first making it, and I guess like they VC'd, and then Harley asked if we could add him to LC, and I'm like, yeah, of course, you know, because we're just starting, we don't got no members, you know what I mean? And so, you know what I mean, we added him, and the rest was history for real. He went by something else before, and that has a real long history with LC.
Oh yeah, you gotta explain. When did you find LC?
Okay, so
Lunarcorp, dude.
I found it LC. Well, me and Harley together founded LC in 2021. LC's 2 years old now. So yeah, 2021. We founded LC because originally, okay, so there's LC, right? When we first started it, it was originally SV or Satin Vampires. That's me and Harley, right? That's like a duo group, like Outcast basically. But you know, we talked about like starting a group and making like a real collective. You know what I mean? Because at the time there weren't as many of them as there are now. Like nowadays, collectives will pop up left and right.
Yeah, bro. Just to have like
3 months.
a hashtag to rep. That's
Look,
for real.
You know what I mean? But no, that's kind of it though. You know what I mean? Or just like having a place to belong. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so for a little, it was Satin Vampires, but we didn't want. Satin Vampires will always just be me and him. You know what I mean? So we didn't want to name the group that. And so we were trying to come up with names. We went back and forth. And eventually Harley said Lunarcorp. And I was like, shit, cool, I like that. And the rest is, you know what I mean?
What is Lunarcorp? What is a Lunarcorp?
That's a good question.
Lunar Corporation? Moon Corporation? Like...
From what Harley's told me, he just said that he fucked with moons and shit at the time. Lunarcorp is just like... Lunarcorp is just the bros. You know what I mean? There's not... I wish there was a... I don't know. I wish there was a crazy story behind the name. But honestly, like, it's just the bros. That's what it is. You know what I mean? It's the family.
All right. Oh my god. All right. Going crazy. All right. Actually, how about one of your other like bro collaborators that you collaborate a lot with, and we had on the show, Gomi. So, all right, from your perspective, your actual like sober perspective, how did you meet Ghoulie?
Ghoulie or Gomi?
Gomi. What the how do you meet Ghoulie, bro? How did Ghoulie meet Ghoulie?
Okay, so I met Gomi through my friend Zanny's, who's also friends with him. Basically, when we first started LC, I think we were on like our third drop maybe. And Zanny sent a song to post on the LC page, which is LC Jazzy Girls. The song's deleted because the SoundCloud page got deleted, but it's up on YouTube, and one of these days I gotta re-upload it because it's a really good song. It's one of my favorites. But let me think. So I'm sorry, I'm getting fucking distracted. Anyway, so he put it up on the page. I listened to it for a minute, and some sounded just like a little bit off. Cause I had to mix the song too, but I don't know, something just sounded like a little off to me, right? And so then I text him, and he tells me like, "Hey, you know, my friend's on this song. Can I still post it?" And I was like, "Yeah, but like, you know, like who is this? You know what I mean? Cause I ain't know him and shit. And plus, like, it doesn't make sense to have someone who isn't in the group on a song with you on the page, you know what I mean? But whatever." So we're talking about it. He explains it to me. Yeah, that's my friend Gomi. He sent me the open. I got on it. You know what I mean? Yeah. So finally he's like, "Hey, do you mind if like he just joins?" And I'm like, "Yeah, of course. Like, of course I don't mind. Excuse me." You know what I mean? Like, he was hard. I fucked with his sound and shit. So he got added to the group because I met him, and he got added to the group because Zanny sent the song for the page and it had him on it.
Oh, you met him. All right. Damn, that's interesting. So, actually, how was it like being on the freaking Gomi interview? You gotta explain to the audience.
Explain what?
How was it like being on the Gomi interview?
Oh, it was fun. I fucked with it. It was nice. He kept trying to have me answer questions and shit. But you know what I mean? I got my
This is it right now. This is it right now.
Right.
All right. So what's the like LC lore? Like what's with all the other members? Like freaking Sicko, 50X,
So
T
as
Sub
far
Soul.
as
You know.
as far as what, how did like they get in there, or what are you asking?
Yeah, the
Sorry.
history.
The little origin story. So let me see. I can go through everything. Sicko, I met him through Gomi.
Goodbye.
Pirate Gator, I met him because he was my 100th follower on SoundCloud. And I was so proud of myself because it was a prod following me. And I remember thinking like, oh man, like this is the first step. First prods are following me, and like then I'm gonna get tight BCI. You mean I was really excited, right? So I messaged him. I was like, hey, thank you for following me. Yeah. We chopped it up. Then when I started LC, I figured, okay, what's better than having, a bunch of just, I don't know, just it. I'm sorry. I added them because I felt like it was smart to have people who produce. That way, like, when it comes time, like, we don't gotta go to YouTube for beats and shit. We got a prod right here. Y2 Keep It Cool or Six Fur, I met him through editing. Same with Zanies. I met Azura and Bucci through editing. I met 50 through Gomi. I met Amfine through Gomi. I met Horudo and Curtis through editing.
See you later,
I met
losers.
I met Y7 through Gomi. I met Velo through just music in general. Morg through Harley. I met Luke Bike through Gomi. I met Ken through Gomi. And me, I guess I met him myself too. I met Kill through editing. I met Luxsui through, I think, YouTube comments. And then I met Bucci through editing. And that's the whole LC roster as of right now.
Yeah, all right. I got information that there was going to be a LC Toronto show.
Mm-hmm.
So what happened with that?
That already happened. That happened back in September. Wait, no. That happened back in August, excuse me. Anyways, that happened back in August. It was Bucci, Luke Bike, and Harley. And they went out there, they did their thing. Real proud of them. There was supposed to be footage, but the people who put on the show like lost it somehow. But we got our little camera footage and shit, like just from our phones and shit. But the professional footage got lost, so that's some bullshit, but whatever. But yeah, they did do a show.
Why you couldn't go? Was it because isn't in Toronto?
So as you know, I'm from Michigan. I'm not from Toronto, so I had to get my passport and shit. And it was just like, it was just a real like complicated and overly difficult process. I told my mom about it. Originally, she didn't really know how she felt about me going. And then she said, all right, that she let me go. So I was trying to be on her about like scheduling my shit so I can get like my passports and all that, and like plus I gotta get like shit like my driver's license and like my social security number, all this shit, you know what I mean? So I get most of it, and I basically like, I don't know, she said that she had it and not to worry, and so I didn't worry, and I waited it out, and eventually we got to like 2 weeks before I was supposed to go, and she takes me to get like just the beginning of what I need to go. And mind you, I found out about the show all the way back in May, June. So it was just, I think it was just a lack of preparation. I don't know, I'll forever feel guilty for not being able to make it to it. But, I know there'll be plenty more in the future. And so I'll have other opportunities to pop out, you know what I mean?
Hmm. Okay, that's easier. All right. Actually, why did the Lunar page SoundCloud get deleted? Yeah, explain that.
So okay, so basically, anti, right? Anti had like not to spread his business, whatever. It's the reason why the page gone. His parents were really against him making music for a while. He's had his SoundClouds deleted, I
Damn.
think twice. But basically, to make a long story short, his parents found out that he was making music again, so they deleted his SoundCloud. And, and while they were there, they found like they figured out that like the LC SoundCloud existed. And so like not knowing, I don't know what they thought it was, but basically because it had something to do with him, they deleted the SoundCloud page. Cause like the email and shit was all like it was his email, his password. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Oh
So
yeah.
his parents deleted the SoundCloud page.
Damn, that sucks. Parents don't want to make music. Why? Do you want to be a normal kid and just go to regular college route or something?
I don't know. I'll never get it. He's real talented. Too talented to have shit holding him back like that. But he's doing good now. He's still making shit. And the LC SoundCloud is back to 100 again. So that's something. We bounced back. It's funny because it's like even though the SoundCloud page getting deleted was really shitty, it really brought us all back together. So maybe it was just a little blessing in disguise because since then stuff is really up for us as a group in general.
All right. All right. Where did the quote "Bleedout Boys" came from?
So that's a good question. I know we were in call, me, Anti Morg, Harley, and just a few of the earlier members too. I believe Pirate Gator. And it was something that we just kind of started saying randomly, and it just it stuck from there. After Anti like disappeared for a while, I didn't really think about it. It was just kind of like I don't know, like it was just a joke that we made one day, you know what I mean? And then when he came back, he started using it more. And I think like it just kind of stuck more this time around. It's just I don't know, we're just the Bleedout boys. That's just the I don't know, that's just what we are. You know what I mean?
That's the gang. All right. Okay. Actually, this is a Lunarcorp album. All right, we're going to Lunarcorp questions. So what was the process of organizing the Lunarcorp album? How do y'all make that?
So that took like the entire summer. I started working on it in like June-ish. We had a tape before that, but it never got finished. But I think it was really just getting something official. And it kind of just started as I threw the idea out there. Curtis, Horudo. I'm gonna just call him Curtis from now on because that's what I call him most of the time. Everybody knows him as Curtis. But
Shout out Curtis.
I mentioned it while we were in call. Curtis was like, "All right, cool. I'm gonna start cooking up songs for it." I said, "All right, perfect." And it was just like it was something that like we all wanted to do, but we never collectively were like, "All right, let's do this. You know what I mean? It was just kind of something that we'd mention real quick, and then that was kind of the end of it. But you know, finally one day we all just kind of came together and we're like, all right, this is gonna happen. Put our foot to the grindstone, I think that's what the term is, and cooked it up. I mean, it was a little hard to put together because like I had summer school and shit, and just we all, you know what I mean, like trying to put this together while we all also are doing our own personal things was, you know, it got a little difficult here and there, but otherwise it was really just like a collective decision to, you know, start the production on it.
All right. Yeah. Shout out Curtis. All right. How long have you knew Curtis? Or Horudo?
I've known Curtis for. I've known him for, I'd say, a year, more than a year. I can probably try to. I could probably try to go to his SoundCloud and figure out a rough time scheme. But I've known him for over a year now. Let me see. I've known him for 2 years now. Yeah, I've known him for about 2 years now.
Yeah, you know him for 2 years. All right. Okay, what other questions do you have? We mentioned a lot of people. All right. All right. I don't know if you mentioned this, but when making songs, do you plot them out or do you freestyle? Like, do you write or freestyle? Of course, everyone freestyles.
I freestyle everything.
Of course, everyone's freestyles unless you're trying to be like intricate and like thoughtful with your lyrics, but I don't think Ghoulie lyrics be really thoughtful, but you know, it is what it is. It's
I try to be.
I'm getting distracted.
You cool, bro.
Oh my god, I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm playing Pixel Gun while on the interview, dude. Listen, Pixel Gun, it's fire, dude. Like, I've been grinding so hard in this game.
No, I used to be on that shit with my cousin all the time when I was younger. I get it.
Yeah, because like the game's changed so much now. I have the old version too. Freaking, there's this thing called Pixel Gun X, which is like the old version. You can play online, but like I don't think anyone's playing online right now. I've downloaded the fucking mobile version. I tried downloading the PC version, but it keeps doing the freaking failed forbidden download or something.
Yeah.
All right. Speaking of lyrics, a lot of your music has themes of heartache and attachment. Is love something that inspires your music?
I mean, yeah. Just whatever I'm dealing with in life, good or bad. But yeah, I say love does, like, it's something that I talk about in my music a lot because it's just like, I don't know, I talk about what's on my mind, you know what I mean? So yeah, I'd say it's a big influence in my shit.
Damn, you dealing with some heartache and attachment, but it be like that. Oh yeah,
you get it, man.
Freaking another series you rapped heavily is Beyblade. You even started wearing them shits on your belt. So, how did you get into Beyblade?
So, it was something I was into hella when I was younger. But I think what made me want to start repping it more heavily was so I was into it heavily when I was younger, right? And then they came out with Bay Wheels, which was like this spin-off series. And like
freaking Hot
young
Wheels.
me in my head, they were so ass. But young me in my head, they were like these giant wheels. that just
Oh yeah.
spin, and like sometimes they're supposed to hit each other, sometimes they're not. I don't know. It was real stupid though.
Oh my
And
god.
so young me was thinking like, okay, they got this, so they're just never gonna bring Beyblade back. So according to my mom, I guess like I gave all of my Beyblades away to like my friends and shit. Was looking back on it, I heavily regret doing. But
Why were there like cool Beyblades?
I think what
Beyblades.
I don't even remember what I had. I don't even remember what I had, but I regret it regardless. But I think like one day I was with my siblings, and they were like scrolling through Netflix, and they brought like I think they brought Beyblade Burst like the first season on the Netflix, and I was like, oh, I didn't know they made a new series. So I was talking to them about how like I used to fuck with it and shit. Um, and then like I guess it just kind of like reignited my love for the franchise in general. And then like I realized that it was something that like I didn't see anybody like because at this point I wasn't making music, I was still just editing. Um, and I realized like this isn't something that like I see people editing like that or rapping or fucking with like that. So I don't know. I kind of decided to make it my shit because it's something I like. You know what I mean? It's something I fuck with, and I don't know. I love trying to. I don't know. I love being able to stand out as much as I can, be
Yeah.
as unique as possible. So, you know, I made it. I made it my swag from that day on.
You know what? I'm gonna make my swag. My new swag, pixel gun. Have you ever seen anyone rap pixel gun? Yeah, bro. Maybe Toho. Have you ever seen anyone rep Toho before too? Maybe not a person like me. That's for sure. All right. Oh yeah. How about Rosario Vampire? You also rep that.
Yeah. So, let me think. That's like one of my favorite animes ever. It's in my top 5, my top 3.
What's your top 5?
My top 5. This is a good question. My top 5 is Beyblade, Buso Renkin, Air Gear, Rosario plus Vampire, and probably either Naruto or Soul Eater.
Damn, Air Gear. I think I've seen 3 people mention Air Gear.
Yeah, I've been on that shit for a minute. You know what I mean? It's not like I don't know, the cat's out the bag at this point, but like it's one of those things that like I don't know. I don't put it in my covers. I mainly just like I'll reference it in my music and shit. And I got a few songs named after it because it's just like I don't know. I think it's so corny. It's seeming corny, but like it's just something that's like personal to me or whatever. Like the way it represents me and the way I think about it, the show and shit, and the themes and all that. I just finished the manga recently. It's really really good. But that's my top 5. I started using.
They're gonna say like your top 5 is freaking Beyblade,
Yeah.
Beyblade.
Yeah, that's my main shit though.
You're right. Yeah, what are you gonna say? Oh, you're about.
So
yeah.
you're talking about. So you said as far as Rosario Vampire and like repping it more and shit. So it was kind of like something that like when I was in my little like I guess like it's something that I think about and I refer to when I think about like my relationships and love and shit like that. And even though like I don't know, you wouldn't really think that you'd look at like a harem type anime in that way. The main character Skune and like his love for Mocha, the main girl in the show, is just like it's just something that like I really it's just something that like I look to and I use to represent like that feeling or whatever.
Yeah.
I'm being real fucking vague, but I started using it more when I was like last in like my last like real relationship, you know what I mean? Cause she fuck with my music. And so like I said, like I'd use it to represent, my love stuff. You know what I mean? And it was like a way of me being like, all right, when I use these covers, like this is what I'm referring to. You know what I mean? Like that's what it's about. I don't know if that's like noticeable, but I try to like I don't know. I'm real intricate with that or whatever.
Yeah, like I said, her anime, yeah, all that romance stuff, that's awesome, dude. People thinking, like Chris said, people think that that shit's like girly, but it really is truly art. Freaking
Yeah, some real shit.
shout out Sunshine Christo. Yeah, that's for real. All right, hold on. All right, you claim to have several alternate accounts, but yet to find one.
What?
All right, this is from RA. All right, he said you've made several alt accounts, but I've yet to find one. I can't fucking read that. So how much effort do you put into hiding these alt accounts? Cause I guess I can't find them.
Hey, I don't know what he's referring to, man. The only accounts I have are Ghoulie and my DJ Ramune account. I have his guess is just as good as mine, man. It's the first time I'm hearing about this.
All right.
I don't know how to answer.
Maybe he heard. Maybe he heard like some shit. Or on. Well, do you
Man,
have alt accounts, but do you use them for like something else? So like posting music, like listening.
uh, nah, just my main in DJ Ramune. It's just
All right.
those two.
All right. All right. How we seen you Bitcrush your music before, so I know you used to listen to High C. So is Hex something that you used to listen to? So how did you like start getting into that? Cause like
That's a good. Honestly, I really don't know. I don't know like specifically when I came across it. Um, I really like. I'm trying to think of what like I can't think of a specific song, but like people would get on like plug like just with hex mixes hex mixes in general. Usually they'd be on like sped up plug songs and shit or just high C songs.
King
I
Cobra High
mainly
C.
found it through Eric, I'll be honest. And like I have a few songs where I do use Bitcrush. Actually, I use Bitcrush on my vocals. I don't know if it's noticeable, but every song I make has Bitcrush on the vocals. But I'll be honest, usually I use Bitcrush on a song when like I don't know if I like how it sounds or like I'm nervous about like whether it's ass or not or whether people will like it or not. Like usually I'll Bitcrush it just to be safe. But otherwise I've got a few songs where like I don't know I hexed it because like I liked how that sounded and that's how like I envisioned the song to be or whatever.
Mm-hmm. All right. You had an album 2015, which was released February 2023. So,
hmm
what went into making that project?
So for 2015, I had the idea for a really long time. I knew that's what I wanted my first tape to be. Uh, and I originally had a really different vision for it. Not a really different vision. I had a specific vision, but in all honesty, when stuff would like not be going good, in life in general, or I'm going through like a rough patch in my relationship or whatever, um, I would just kind of like I don't know. I feel like I freak out and I just like get into like a mode or something. And like music is how I convey how I feel and talk about shit. You know what I mean? And talk to people, all that, whatever. So I think with 2015, I've been working on it for a minute, And then I had something happen then, um, which at this point, I whatever. I had something happen, and I think like after it happened, I was just like, I just kind of like I pumped it out like the same day. I think like I'm still, despite the circumstances, I'm still proud of it. I worked on it like these songs like I knew were gonna be on there. You know what I mean? And shit. I'm still proud of the project and you know what it came out to be. I think the message of it is probably a little harder to follow, but I mean I don't know, if you read the lyrics and shit, you know, you could probably make that connection of what I'm trying to say or whatever.
Yeah. What about your most recent project? Freaking Yokai Academy graduation. I'm listening to it right now.
So, for this one, it's supposed to be basically about just about how things have been for the past few months, really. And when I originally made up the concept, it was meant to be a way to like bury the past and just move on.
Like graduation.
Hence why it's called, you know, graduation. And I made all of these songs at like really different times in my life. The earliest song on here is I want to say is right after I finished Mocha Iskune. Yeah, same month. So with the way it's ordered and shit, I feel like it kind of tells a story of just working towards this final conclusion and just moving on with things and healing and shit. It was one of those things that like I wanted to drop it when I knew like it's over for me and I'm good, you know what I mean? But as much as like I want it to be, healing processes aren't always like that. You can't always force yourself into it as much as you want to. And so that's why the tape kind of ends how it does, because it's like, I don't know, I constantly go up and down. I'm still, you know, I'm improving. I'm not the same as I was when I started on the project, and that's what it's about. You know what I mean? Regardless of whether I'm ready to graduate or whatever and move forward, is something that happens, and that has to, in order for me to just continue on and enjoy the better things of life. So
wow,
that's what it's about.
Beautiful.
I would hope that people pick that up. You know what I mean? But if the answer isn't better said in what I'm saying, then you just take a listen and hear what I'm saying. All the lyrics are in the description, and pick it apart as you will. You know what I mean? But yeah, it's basically just meant to be like an end of this trilogy and this chapter in my life, because this tape is a trilogy. It's the third installment in this one.
The third
First
installment?
one was 8. First one is 8+, which is on my second account. Second one's Moku Une. Third one is Yokai Academy graduation. Hopefully after this, I won't be in this spot anymore. Meaning, I probably won't use Rosario plus Vampire covers and shit because of like
new era.
What it means. Yeah, exactly. I'm probably I'm gonna be focused on Beyblade more. I've got this new series trilogy thingy in mind, which I don't want to say yet. So you're just gonna have to wait for that. I'm really excited for it though. I'm really excited just to just to keep moving forward and healing and improving on myself.
Wow, damn. Nothing left. All right. Let's talk about more songs. All right. So one of your first available songs is Helix 2. So how's it like in your first song?
So as you can tell, since it's a 2, there's a Helix 1. Helix 2 is my second song I ever made. It was, I don't know, it's supposed to be as it says in the title, a little quote unquote jug anthem for like basically like jug editing as the genre or whatever. Which
jug editing?
Yeah, it's like it's a style of editing with specific songs and then scales and shakes, sometimes rotations. That's basically what it is. But excuse me. But yeah, as it, like I said, as it says, it's supposed to be a little jug anthem. And after that, I mean, it did blow up a little bit. Like, people edited it a lot. And it was just like, I don't know, it's just a little fun song for me. It was Says mixed it. That was back when I first met him. And it was just like, I think it was before like I was really starting to find my sound and what I wanted to do, what I wanted to say, you know what I mean? It's like, it's one of my few just like fun songs, you know what I mean? Where I'm just kind of saying whatever. I think I made the song, right? Like, the lyrics are mine, but I like wrote it with this girl I was talking to at the time. Like, I was like, when I was younger, I thought that like saying I made music was gonna be like cool as fuck, and everyone was gonna think it was cool.
No,
so, like, I talked to all my friends about it. You know what
yeah, I made music. It can be like that. It can be either cool, bro, or it can be like you're probably like a freaking basement dweller who like spends too much time on freaking
yeah,
like that.
But that was like, I want to say this was maybe this was 21. So this was like pandemic year. I was like maybe 14, I think. I remember my school and I was like, yeah, like, why don't you give me like a bar or two or something, and like I can make a song out of it. Like, I was like so excited. And so like I think she only wrote like the first 2 lines, but I remember I was so proud of myself after I made it, and I was like yeah, like, I don't know, I didn't think she, like, I don't know, I was just like, you know what, she gonna fuck with this idea. I don't think she heard it. I don't know if I showed it to her or not. I probably did, knowing me. But that's the little story behind that song.
Damn. Only 2 lines. It's like one of the freaking things like, give me a line and I'll make a whole song of it. Reminds me some shit like the freaking where some like, I remember some shit like some random ass freaking quote unquote Grammy nominated rapper came to our school, bro, and like he had to promote some bullshit, bro, and he's like, give me some words and I'll make a song of it. Oh my fucking god. I remember they literally chose me and I said Nathaniel B.
Yeah.
I said fucking, hey, can you include the line Nathaniel B? And oh my god, some fucking kid, he literally said, he's one of those kids, he literally said watermelon and chicken. Like, he told him to make a put watermelon and chicken in the fucking rap, dude. I mean, he's not dumb though. He knows it was like some race joke. But what's funny, bro? He literally called him out in the rap. He was like, "Low key sneak this in, watermelon, chicken." Oh my fucking god! He literally called him out in the fucking rap. But it was like some freaking, I don't know, bullshit. Okay. You're getting kind of tired, but alright. So on the song Insonia, there's a feature by Larry. I'm gonna just say Larry. Larry and Lenny is Larry.
Laryngitis.
Laryngitis.
Laryngitis, yeah.
Laryngitis. So who is Laryngitis?
Okay, so I'm glad you asked. So Laryngitis is this dude from Germany. I want to say that's what he told me. He lives in Germany right now. And I met him before I started making music. I used to go to there's this dude named Martyy McFlyy on Instagram and SoundCloud. And he posts like hella plug music, and I used to listen to him and like his channel all the time when I was younger, and in like 4th, 5th, 6th grade, you know what I mean, type shit. And what I do is like I just scroll through the page, and he makes like little covers for every song, and so I just click on what covers are look cool, you know?
Yeah.
And there was this song called Fever Dreams, right, by Laryngitis, which is the first song sampled in the little Estonia thingy, right? And so I clicked on it, and it was like the greatest shit I had ever heard. Like, I thought it was so fucking insane, right? So I hit him up, and I started talking to him and shit, and like he became like, I don't know, like he became like my fucking best friend. Like, I look up to him like an older brother I never had for real. I have 4 siblings. I'm the oldest out of all of them, and so I never had that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He's older than me, and so like he really just became like my big brother influence almost, and I looked up to him hella. And to this day, he's still probably my favorite artist ever.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be here now if I never met him. You know what I mean? Even in like my lowest times, like the motivation of wanting to succeed for him kept me going. You know what I mean? Because like he would post shit, and then out of nowhere one day, like all of his songs were deleted. And then after that, his SoundCloud deleted, and he disappeared like twice. Came back, made another account, disappeared again. And I think he was gone for like a year, really long time. About like a year maybe. And I remember like being on the verge of just not wanting to do shit anymore. And I'd think about how like, I don't know, I wanted to succeed so that like wherever he was at or whatever he was doing, you know what I mean? Like he'd be able to see me going up and be like, oh, hey, I remember him. I'm glad he's doing good. You know what I mean? And so then one day I think I was on the bus, and I got like these random comments from like this random ass account on like specific songs, just saying how like, you know, they were glad I was doing good. They were sorry for disappearing and shit, and like how much I was improving on music. And I was confused for a minute, and I started to read it, and like I realized it was him. I remember like fucking, it's so fucking lame. I remember like crying and shit because I was like excited and shit, you know what I mean? Because like, I don't know.
Yeah.
I hadn't heard from him in forever.
Yeah, it's a great bro. I get that.
And he's still like, he's got an archive page on SoundCloud. I know he sent me something recently. Like he's starting to try to make music more. I collab with him on a beat. But like he's seriously seriously a big motivator for me. And whether he makes music again or not, I still like. I talk to all my friends about him. I don't know. He's just like he's a really big. He's just made a really big impact on my career. I still talk to him to this day. I've kept up with him through SoundCloud DMs of all things. And I'm hoping that with what he just sent me recently that he'll start trying to make shit again, because as far as I know he hasn't made anything in probably about a year.
And his name is Laryngitis too. That's cool. Freaking a voice box. Information of the voice box. That's interesting. But Ozzy,
I know
you really do be like
I'm gonna send it to him.
Shout out.
I'm gonna send it to him once it's perfect and shit.
Yeah, shout out Laryngitis.
Hey, when you hear this, bro, appreciate you so much, man.
Okay. Next question. All right. One of the groups you used to rep was TWILIGHT.
Mm-hmm.
What happened with that?
So TWILIGHT. I was in it for a bit, like when it first started. When it was just tuned. I mean, he's known now as Ken Larry or Ken Larry, whatever. And Noonie, OC, 10K, Chaos, YSL. Octi was in there. No, wait. Winter Castle was in there. I'm sorry, I don't know. I said Octi. And so, to make a long story short, without getting too into the drama and the bullshit and the behind all that shit, basically, I think Ken Larry, while he still owned it, like got mad one day about something and basically kicked me from the group chat, said that I didn't edit their music enough.
You didn't edit their music enough?
That's what they said. I'm sure. I mean, like, I made music at the time, and I told them when I joined, like, hey, like, I'm here to make music. I think that's like the slight downside to like being an editor too, is that like, I don't know, sometimes you gotta remind people like hey, like I make music, you know what I mean? When I joined, like that's what I said, was like, I'm in here to make music. Like I don't, you know what I mean? I mean, sure, like if they need me to edit something, like I'm gonna do it, but I'm not in there as an editor. I mean, maybe people are gonna say different. I'm sure if they hear this, they'll say like it's not that, and it's just because I was asked, which I'm granted, I was not good, but still, that's what I was told, was because I didn't edit their stuff enough. But again, like I said, that's not why I was there. So
actually, what the fuck? We're trying to type something like in freaking Google while a video is playing, but I guess A equals take a screenshot. So it takes like freaking 3 screenshots. I'm looking for one of your songs. Japan, that's a cool song. Alright, so one of the first songs to pop out was Japan. I mean, Gomi explained the story behind it, but would you like to explain your perspective?
I basically, I heard it. Japan. I thought it was hard. I really like. I'll sum it up. But to sum it up, I heard it. I thought it was really hard. I felt like I hadn't heard much like it before. And so I asked if I could remix it and be on it, and that's basically it. The more in-depth version will be in his interview, but that's the very simple answer to sum it up. And then I edited it like twice after, and that helped it go up a little bit. I don't like editing my music like that, but I did in that moment.
Oh my god, this comment section is funny. Ghoulie carried this. Thank you so much. Are you? And Gomi said, "Are you saying I'm ass?" And you said, "No, nigga, he's not. Shut the fuck up." And Gomi said, "Yes, I carry." Yes, he said, "You carrying me." Oh my god.
I didn't carry that shit. I'm gonna be real.
And she never had the what? Oh my god. You fucking. Like when I first heard that, I thought like I misheard a lyric or something.
No, that's Gomi for you, dude.
Yeah, that's Gomi. That's Gomi. You can tell that's Gomi. Alright. What's the question? I had a question. Alright, I guess. Alright, remember when Gomi mentioned, I think in the interview he mentioned about you and Kaiido. Is there any connection there?
Me and Kaiido?
Yeah.
Nah, I don't know. I mean, I know him. I used to talk to him. I haven't talked to him in a minute. But otherwise, not really as far as I know. I was around him a lot, like when I first started making music. There was a server called Vanquish that like we used to all be in a lot. Otherwise, off the top of my head, there's not a crazy connection, nah.
Alright. We just want to ask.
Very cool.
Alright, currently your most popular song on YouTube is Stayy. Which is 26 seconds. So what's about that song?
So let me think. So it was just a quick little something that I just wanted to get out. I made the beat, and originally I made like a really different song on it. And then, you know, I got in that mode, and I don't know, I cooked up what I did. I think like, despite the lyrics, it was one of those things, it was, I don't know. It was one of those things like, let me think. This was August. I hadn't been in my relationship for too long. But it was just one of those things, to say that, like, I don't know. I was doubtful. It's in my head on shit. And I think like what I wanted was for them to hear that and not want to do what I was saying in the lyrics, if that makes sense. You know what I mean? Even though that's what I'm saying. Hence the URL and the little tag thing. But yeah, it's just I don't know, little love song.
Bro,
I made a longer version of it like a long time ago, but I don't know. That'll probably never see the light of day. It's a lot different than the song type shit.
Yeah. Also, bro, did he have a song that was on a Psythoness beat? That was also
on a what?
Psythoness beat, and it was like 40 seconds long.
Let me see. You said there's a song by me, and
it's called "Stuck
40 seconds?
in My Ways." It's like freaking 39.
Oh,
Shout out.
Yeah, that's a cover of a Horudo song. My favorite, probably like one of my favorite songs from him. I love that shit so much. That's one of my favorite songs from him.
Yeah, and the Psythoness beat, I like Psythoness. That's my favorite producer, bro. Like, I don't know if you've seen, but me and Sunshine. Oh yeah, we probably gotta talk about Sunshine Christo soon, since y'all made some songs together. But me and Sunshine Christo freaking got on a Psythoness beat. I like Psythoness.
Yeah,
bro.
I feel it. I asked him for beats a while back, and he said he would send them. and I asked him again, and like after a while, I stopped asking. I'd like to. It'd be cool to lab with him on something though. I really like his mellows and his stuff from when he was like his early Spirit Girl shit.
Yeah, it kind of reminds me of freaking James Ferrero like type shit. Like when he was doing some shit with like Virtual and Dystopia or like fucking Farside Virtual.
Yeah.
The MIDI, it's called like it's like MIDI trap.
Yeah, I get you.
Yeah. I like the freaking. Let's call it freaking. Oh yeah, Gem Lover Club. Yeah, very rare. I remember there was a remastered version of this one. Yeah, it's him at Pink, James Ferrero influence. Yeah, but like I was saying, how about with Sunshine Christo? Y'all have like a EP. He has an EP produced by you in the vault. So how did y'all two like click? Y'all have like a few songs together.
Yeah, that's my bro. I met him through Curtis. Curtis was telling me about him one day, and so I hit him up. I talked to him. He's a real cool dude, and we've been we've been laughing since. I sent him a few beats a while back, and I think he's got a really interesting rollout. So I don't know when that comes. It comes. I'm excited for it though. He's hard. I fuck with him.
Yeah, dude's like dropping faster than freaking what's one artist that drops a lot? Maybe fucking the Lil B or something, or some like I don't know, Viper maybe.
Probably.
Truly like. Okay. Alright, hold on. What the fuck? Hold on. Let me search this up. One of your other most popular songs is Cryy. So how about that?
So man, that was like my first attempt at making a drill beat. And it was just kind of it's so terrible. So that I don't like that beat at all. I got paid good from it.
Like you
it's got a lot of flavor, but otherwise, like I can't stand that beat. And no one's mentioned it to me like that for real until today. I'm not gonna lie, it mainly just blew up because of the sample. Like if you go on TikTok and like under the song, like some of the posts like to the beat isn't even the beat, like it's just the sample. Or like there'd be people in the comments asking what the song is instead of just saying blah blah blah. And instead of just saying the sample, like they say like my beat. I can't stand that beat. That beat is so terrible. But I don't know. It got me paid, so if it ain't broke, don't fix it. I shouldn't complain like that. I don't know. I got better shit, so I'm hoping.
I'm listening to it right now, bro.
I'm hoping the better shit to catch on, bro. Which I think it will soon.
Yeah, I can see why maybe you don't like it.
It's so terrible though.
Yeah, what's the sample?
I'll find it. It's a Rihanna song. I think it's Woo by Rihanna. It's so terrible though, man. I got Russian people in the comments and shit.
Oh yeah, Spotify. I mean, what I said Spotify? I mean, fucking SoundCloud rappers, their favorite. Like every SoundCloud rapper's most biggest fans / listeners are Russian, dude.
I have to look at my eyes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't.
Yeah, this is a drill beat, dude. Yo,
can't stand
I
this
fuck
dude.
hoes
So
and I
good.
sell crack to children, and if they snitch, I throw their body off the building. I feel like Ruben Slick. I do not give a fuck. I stay posted with my clique. Yokai gonna run you up. Okay, that's a good one. Yo, her teeth fell out while we was fucking. Hey yo, I selling crack to a pine tree. I'm doing barbecue in a swimming pool. The pine tree said I was pretty cool. Bass freaks out, dude. Oh yeah, that I'm not gonna lie, that beats. That's a drill beat.
Bro, I got
Maybe like the freaking drums, maybe like.
I didn't got better since then. You just gotta know that, man. I got better shit.
Yeah, then you have a. I'm checking your Spotify right now. If you had one, if you have
I
one.
gotta update that.
Yeah.
My SoundCloud has more shit than my Spotify for sure. But,
yeah, that's for sure.
You know, that's just how it goes.
Oh, Geesy. All right. What about your other freaking most used song, SV?
Oh, so you talking about SV Shuffle?
Oh yeah, SV
I'm
Shuffle. Lunarcorp Bleedout. Live in Luxury.
So that's let me think. That's me and Harley's. It's not our first song together at all, but like I want to say it's the earliest one with me and him on on my page.
Yeah, Satin Vampire.
Yeah. And so I don't know. I honestly just made it out of boredom. I posted a snippet of it because I was bored, and then people asked me to drop it. Okay, cool. And then I don't know when it started doing good, but it started doing good out of nowhere. Sometimes it's a little disappointing because, again, like I would like something that like I put effort in to do good. I really just made it because I was bored. You know what I mean? For fun. And then he asked me to get on it.
Yeah, in the description it says, "This was made for fun. Don't take it seriously or associate me with niggas who just get on Zab type beats. SMH."
Yeah, I don't know. I don't want to seem like I just make Drake music or something.
Yeah, don't be like Drake.
I couldn't.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's the little story behind that song though.
Yeah, don't be like. I mean, it's good to like freaking versatile, but don't be like that.
I don't know. I just think like a little bit after a little bit before like I wrote the description, you know, he had Zayf had that one song where he was like hopping on my tight beats, my offspring, and I just like I know he wasn't talking to me, but like I couldn't help but to think like, man, like I don't want to be seen as somebody who gets on his tight beats and shit.
Yeah, clone.
Because all my other shit brought me. I mean, like I literally like I was just bored and I wanted to make some fun shit. So
yeah,
you know. But yeah, that's the story behind that song though. We just kind of made it for fun more than anything.
Oh yeah, that's amazing. All right. Okay, what was World of Light?
World of Light was like a little project group that my friend Luxsui started. I co-owned it. And we had like 2 tapes on it, and then he ended it. But it was a fun little project while it was still, while it existed. But yeah, that's basically what it is. He's been talking recently about bringing it back in some way, shape, or form. But it was basically just a little project between me and my friend Luxsui. There were a few other people in it, but mainly just between me and him.
Yeah, Lux. Shout out Lux. All right. Okay, what about how did you become a member of Skull?
I'm not in that anymore. But when I was, I think Slur he posted on his story. No. Okay, I had Gomi and this dude named I sip when I'm lonely.
I sip
met
when I'm
him
lonely.
I met him through editing too. But like he texted me and he was like, he texted me all excited. And he was like, "Yo, dude," he was like, "I just got in scope, man. Yeah." I was like, "Oh, that's fire. What are you talking about?" And I got a message from Gomi too. And I guess basically like Slayer was just posting on the story and was like, "Hey, if anybody wants to join my group, hit me up." Yeah, it was SCO Army, right? Or SS Army, whatever you mean. So I hit him up. I hit him up and I asked if I could join. He said, "Cool, let me in." A little bit before that, I want to say it was before it. Right after Gomi started making stuff with him more, Slur randomly commented on my beat clips and asked for one of my beats. And so I sent it to him. He made I don't think it doesn't have a name. Like the song doesn't. Hold on, let me find it real quick. It's literally just called Prod Shine Ghoulie. But that was like the first time I ever worked with him.
Yeah.
So that's how I got into it when I was there.
You got into that. Hold on. Stay Shine. Wait, hold up. Freaking the song Stay Shining 2, Proud Mexico Dro.
So that's between me and my friend Two Spooked. That's probably like one of my
with Two Spook.
That's probably like one of my longest friends. He was like who got me into editing seriously. I met him on live one day. It was okay, so I was I was Ghoulie, I was an editor, and then my mom took my phone. I was in like 7th grade, 8th grade maybe. She took my phone for like a week, a month maybe. I don't remember what it was for. It's for something random. And then she lost my phone. And so like I disappeared for like forever, right? And so one day my grandma like gave me one just to like keep in my house and basically like hide. So I was like hiding this fucking phone, right? And the first day that I got it, I like got on Instagram email saying what's up to everybody. And then someone, I don't even know it anymore, but someone I was friends with went live with him. And so I was watching for a minute, and then my friend left the live, and I was like, you know what? Like I'm gonna just get on here and say what's up, cause I ain't been anywhere forever. So I get on the live with him, we talking. I think I said like I was about to order Applebee's, and he was like, he said that Applebee's was for broke niggas.
So, oh yeah, bro. To be honest, I'll never be caught eating Applebee's. It's just mid white people food. Like the only thing I fuck with is like the appetizers at Applebee's, but don't go to Applebee's, dude. Like diamonds on my dick works there. Don't go.
Applebee's like one out of the 4 times I go there is good. Every other time it's just like
mid.
It's just like,
it's literally just mid food.
But
I need to
like since then I've been cool with them. I've been friends with them.
Yeah.
And so yeah, that's how that song came to be. Stay Shining 2 is the sequel to Stay Shining 1. Stay Shining 1 was on his old SoundCloud account, but it got deleted. Like his SoundCloud account got deleted, but there's re-uploads somewhere. I've seen them before.
Yeah. Yes. I just gotta forget. Alright. You speak. Some of your song titles you have Spanish in them.
So, I took Spanish classes, and then for a while my ex was teaching me Spanish. like I was because she was fluent, and so I was learning it through her. And yeah, that Spanish in my title is like for I don't know. I'll just say for a specific reason. You know what I mean? Because like I don't know if I wanted someone to understand what it meant, they would know it. If that makes sense. You know what I mean? Because it's not in English or whatever. But,
Yeah, I was listening to this freaking posse cut you're on with the Skull Army. 531 team?
yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, with the freaking Saya, Circus Pharaoh, ICE line, you know, sorry. Direct music. Alright. So how did you end up working with They Love Kirby?
I don't remember how I met him in particular. I think we just kind of had mutual friends. And started talking. He's a really cool dude to talk to. He's a really good friend of mine. I think he was talking about like wanting people on, Life Force, like the third one. And I want to say either I asked or before I could even ask, he hit me up and like asked, you know what I mean, if I could be. And like I have a really bad habit of like saying I'm gonna do shit and then spacing out or just getting like really distracted with other shit.
Yeah.
But I think it was like a day, maybe 2 days before he was supposed to post it, and he was talking about it, and I was like, "Hey man, I'm gonna give you my verse." I gave it to him same day, and that's how it dropped. I'm really glad that I got to work with him though. We got another song, but it's like in the vaults. The beat was kind of weird. I low-key did terrible on it. But I'm gonna be working with him more in the future.
Yeah. Alright. Oh yeah, Life Force. Damn. Should we interview They Love Kirby?
I think it'd be a really good interview, yeah. He's really cool people.
Alright. Alright. Okay. Do you have plan for music videos in the future?
I have like 3 music videos that I've worked on, and just haven't really finished for real, or like I'll lose motivation for them. I have let me see. I have the Wind Regalia music video. That one's unfinished, but if I could find the clips and the motivation to, I'd finish that one. So I really like that one. And then I've filmed a few music videos since then. I had this one I was working on for this unreleased song, and I plan on coming back to it because the clips are really good. But you never know. I'm gonna probably cook up something though. I'm gonna be linking with a foreign soon because he lives real.
Mm-hmm.
And if I can,
Oh yeah,
I don't know, if I can get
we're
someone
linking up with a foreign.
Yeah, I plan on it.
Oh yeah, that would probably be so hard, bro. I know y'all in both Michigan actually. A foreign. So like some of the songs, so. Yeah. All right. How about any like playing live, like live shows?
I want to do another one. I've been for like the longest. I've been trying to get one down in Texas. My friend Kyo is from there. And his friend Tenzen, free Tenzen out the chains, be performing hella. And so once Tenzen's out, if he gets any more performances or gets to perform again, then I'm hoping I could try to get something there maybe. Swegstar, I'm Not Melrose is from there too. So if I could, I'd like to get a Texas show. Um, my friend Bucci's been talking about one in Seattle because he was out there with David Shoddy, Youngster Jack, and Zoo. And I think he talked about maybe trying to perform with them in Seattle. And so if I can, you know what I mean, if I can shake some, get out there, then I hope to be able to do that. There's been talks of another Canada show too, and I've got everything down. So whenever that comes, I'll be able to do that too. But um, everything's just real up in the air, planning stages. You know what I mean? Um,
Oh. Wait, did you say with who? Wait, who's gonna be here?
at which one?
Actually, I lost track.
You cool, bro?
Never mind, bro. But that's okay. I'm looking forward to that maybe. But what about this? Is probably the most thing I'm looking forward to. Merchandise.
So
I've never even done.
I've been teasing it for a minute. I got a bunch of designs, personal ones for LC, DJ Ramune ones. I posted on my story. You can see it on my DJ Ramune account. I got DJ Ramune shirts made from like this place in my mall, but like they low key fucked up the quality on one of the tees. So I'm trying to find a place local, and if not that, if I can get some shit to like try to screen print and just produce it on my own. I know I could push out merch at any time, and like I know I can trust it. Like I'd have people who would want it, but at the same time, like I want the quality to be good. You know what I mean? So right now we're just all the designs are set. We're just trying to make sure the quality set too. You know what I mean? And as soon as I can get the quality down and packed and under control and all that good stuff, trust plenty of merch to be made. I've been working on the concepts for probably this entire year.
Really, what they're going to look like?
You said what?
What they're going to look like? Like, what's the design? Well, let me check the DJ.
I mean, I've got like I said, I've got some like posted on my personal Instagram, and then ones that I've just teased before. I'll probably make a post soon, as soon as I can. Like I said, as soon as I can get some stuff made and the quality's good, then I'll reveal some of them. You know what I mean? I've had a few ideas in the vaults for a minute.
Are they going to be Beyblade themed?
You know what?
You probably get copyrighted though.
I don't know. Oh, I have a DJ Ramune logo with a Beyblade in it. So maybe if I can get that on a tee and I fuck with it.
Don't make it like obvious as like a Beyblade. Just say it's a freaking
it's gonna be some subtle clean shit. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I hope to make something soon though.
I'm doing some research on Bochi the Rock. Okay. Let me go back to your account. I accidentally closed your SoundCloud page. I was scrolling through it. Okay. The true Sky King. All right. Okay, so why do you rep 2015 a lot?
So, shit. So 2015 for me, is a lot, really. it's got a really personal connotation to it for me, as far as what the year meant, um, and the events that transpired during it and shit. But I think, to save on time, in the simplest way, what 2015 is it's it's a representation of, like, I think it's a representation of the bad in my life and negativity and just just the negativity in life in general. Like, if something bad happens to me, um, then that's like some 2015 shit. If I'm feeling bad, or I'm feeling like I'm losing my marbles or some shit, then like I'm feeling like 2015. That's what it feels like. Um, it's also just it's also for me, um, just a representation of, um, just just of the up and downs of things. You know what I mean? Just when things get better, they get worse, and when things are as worse as they can be, they get better too. Almost just like a, I don't know, like a weird loop or something. Um, it's a, I don't know, it's a lot for me. I use it in a lot of different ways.
Yeah. Mm. Okay. What about the true Sky King?
So that's let me think. That's fuck, okay. That's from Air Gear, the anime I talked about earlier. Basically, um hmm. Sky King is like, it's
Just the king
like
of the sky.
fucking,
Is
yeah,
like
it's like freedom. You know what I mean? Being
freedom.
able to spread my wings and fly and be happy and shit. Um, the Sky King in the show or the anime, I don't know. It's hard to explain. I'm trying to think. I'm trying to think. Hmm. Man, I'm gonna seem like a fucking poser. Fucking, I don't know, bro. It's 2 in the morning. I'm under pressure. You just gotta know that, like, I don't know, nigga. I'm just a Sky King. It's a humbling thing. It's not like it's not a flexor thing. It's like,
Okay.
I don't know.
I
It's
know
power.
fucking someone wrote this freaking, or I wrote this or some shit. He said, "Is the Sky King a reference to Richard Russell, the guy who hijacked a plane and crashed it?" What? What?
Is
How? All right, all right,
is
all right. Whoever wrote this question, how did he came up with this? How did he came up with this?
with what?
It's a freaking. They thought the Sky King was a reference to some guy named Richard Russell.
Oh my, who is this dude? What the
He's
fuck?
a dude who hijacked a plane and crashed it.
Seattle playing hijacker, Richard Russell, haunting final words. Damn, this nigga went outside. What the fuck?
Maybe, maybe,
Oh,
maybe.
because it's a Sky King.
Yeah,
Oh,
because he's called the
did he
Sky
refer
King.
to himself as?
Cause,
Oh, wow.
all right, how did he came up with that? I know he goes by Sky King, but maybe the Sky
Nah,
King was the friends we made along the way.
the Sky King, the Sky King's from Air Gear Go. The Sky King is the one who's the closest to the sky, basically.
Ooh.
The king of the wing road,
Wing
basically.
Road, Michigan.
Yeah.
All right, what about
I wish.
YuriClub? What's
YuriClub
YuriClub?
is, that's Junshi's collective.
I know.
Shout out
YuriClub,
everybody
that
in
goes so
YuriClub.
hard.
Junshi's my brother though. I fuck with him heavy.
Oh yeah, I think
we have
I think Juicy asked a fan question before. Alright. Okay, let me put on to start. Okay. So, alright. You gotta explain yourself now. Actually, never mind. Hold up. I mean, is there Lunarcorp Mr. Beast accounts?
No, man. I don't know nothing about that. I didn't heard about the Mr. Beast accounts, but I don't know nothing about that personally. I got no connections to
Mr. Beast.
Or Mr. Beast, man. He's an interesting YouTuber. That's all I know.
Mr. Beast. Oh, hi, fucking. What the fuck is this? Hold on.
Mr. Beast 6000, man.
Squid Game versus Mr. Beast rap battle. Okay, this is looking fire. Welcome to your final test. I'm your Mr. Beast. You can skip the S, cause I never miss a beat. Oh yeah, that's hard. Yeah, the different. Okay, yeah, they got their fucking epic rap battles of history type flow. Fucking. All right. Fucking. All right, what's your personal favorite songs from you?
From me, okay, that's a really good question. My favorite songs from me are, let me think. My favorite songs from me are, I like Aura. That's on my second account. I like Luvia. I like the beat. I like Nothing Left, Tattered. Those are from my recent. Let me think. Oh, I really like Inferno with Kyo. Or probably Kyo. I like Enfermos. That's one of my recents. Let me think. What's my favorites? I really like I like Beyblade a lot. I like my song Beyblade. And I like Heal. And then I'm waiting for your call flip or Esperando for tu la Mada. Excuse me.
Oh yeah. Isn't that the fucking?
Oh, I really like Do It All. That's me and Harley on SV or whatever.
Oh yeah, Do It All.
I like Do It All. I like Win Low. I like It's True 3 too. And then let me think. Yeah, I think those are some of my favorite songs I've ever made. I don't know, my taste fluctuates hella, but those are probably my favorite songs I've ever made.
I don't know, me specifically, I don't know a favorite song for you that's probably my favorite. I'm not really a single song person, but I like projects. I like the most recent one you did. Freaking Yokai Academy graduation. That was beautiful.
Man, I appreciate it, man. Oh, I love Wind Regalia is one of my favorite songs from me too. I love that song.
Only Lust. Oh yeah, Beyblade. Friggin'. And of course, a classic, Japan. Japan is such a classic. Maybe I'll probably choose that as my favorite song for you. That or the freaking what's the song? I forgot which order it goes. Fucking.
Oh, I like.
I can't even say the title. Yeah, you have a lot of stuff in your second account.
Oh yeah, I don't know if anyone's made it this far, I'd like to my main sometimes. Some of my favorite songs I've ever made are on my second account. My second account, like I listen to my second account more than I listen to my main. If you're hearing this, please go to soundcloud.com/GhoulieLohan. That's where all the hidden gems at.
expose it.
If I could drop as often on this account as I do my main, and it would still do good, I would, because I love dropping on this. Sometimes I'll make songs just to drop it on this account. But there's hella hidden gems on this account. I recommend this account.
Consent, March 2023. He was losing your mind. See the way to heaven.
Yeah, there's just hella, like, I got hella experimental shit on here, and then mixes and shit. You know
Yeah, what the fuck? All right, me and Q rapping on a beat. Proud me. I need to finish the open. Lol, my bad. And it's just freaking Q say my nuts be musty. Hey, turn off that acid soldier, dude. Okay. Oh, come on. All right. I was gonna ask something. I think I lost it. All right. So, how do you find your samples?
That's a good question. I sample stuff that I listen to on a daily basis. And then I get samples from my mom too, like from listening to her music. Otherwise it's just like, I don't know. I like sampling, like I like sampling games and animes that I fuck with. But just like I said, music that my mom would put me on when I was younger.
All right, this is This had to be rare form of media you're familiar with.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
Oh, you're asking me. Wait, what are you saying? Sorry.
Does it have to be a rare form of media? That you know.
Like as far as when I sample.
Yeah, as your samples.
I mean, I prefer it. Yeah, I like sampling shit that like no one's heard before, or just from like really weird and random places. A lot of my samples, like for some of my songs, you wouldn't even like, I don't know, you wouldn't be able to guess what it's from. I like that. I don't know. I like being able to stand out and bring unique shit to the table. You know what I mean? Cause like, as much as I wanna be a little like gatekeeper nigga with an ego or whatever. No, I don't like having egos, but still, like, as much as I want to be a little gatekeeper dude, like, eventually one day, as you go up, people like are going to see it eventually. You know what I mean, they're going to learn it. They're gonna get on it. That's how it goes. People like, people hold so tight to that shit, but like, you gotta realize whether people bite or not, like they're gonna know. You know what I mean? So I do like to sample and use rare shit that like only I know I fuck with for real.
Yeah, bro.
Cause eventually, like, I don't know, eventually as I go up and people learn what I like and stuff like that, like they're gonna know. And it's like when people do come up who may do something similar or the same stuff as me, you know what I mean? Like it's already rooted in my lore or whatever, you know what I mean? You know, niggas already knowing type shit.
All right. I never asked this question in the beginning, but why are they said, is there a reason why your songs are so short?
I try to make my songs over 2 minutes, but sometimes I'm just in that mode to just get some short, quick shit out. You know what I mean? Sometimes like you just don't. I don't know. I go until I'm done. You know what I mean?
You just go in,
I do have a
say your shit, get out.
Yeah, basically. When
I
don't got nothing else to say, I don't have nothing else to say.
It's like them freaking I remember some shit like RDC World. If they did some shit, it was like how short songs be like, and dudes were just going in the studio. Was like, I'm into this bitch, I'm out of this bitch. That's the song.
Yeah, yeah, basically, man.
Is anyone tired of like the 1 minute and 40 seconds?
Okay. Alright, I guess we... Alright, I don't really have more questions, so... Okay, so... So, is there any advice for new artists?
I would say just try to get in the habit of being yourself as quickly as you can and finding your own sound and your own way through things. Let me think. As much as you're gonna want to, don't use other people's sound effects and tags and shit.
Oh, yeah.
Like if you do something, don't throw in the axe tags, okay? Don't throw in the RCB tags. Like you know exactly what I'm talking about. Don't do that shit. Please, for the love of God, don't do that shit.
Don't.
Like everyone's gonna start trying to make something like something or someone before they eventually develop their own sound. Goes. You know what I mean? Most things are just a combination of other people's shit. You know what I mean? So I just say like, if you're going to do something like somebody else, which you know you're just starting, that's probably gonna happen. Try to add your own spin on it. I say don't be afraid
True.
to ask people for help, and if you feel like everyone is a dickhead, then I don't know, ask me for help. I'm really good with new people and shit. And I say don't be discouraged if you're not where you want to be. You know what I mean? I feel like a lot of times, and even I have a habit of doing it, is I get too caught up on the fact that I'm not where I want to be, instead of, you know, reminding myself and knowing that like I'm working towards that. You know what I mean? Because I know that can get discouraging. I mean, you just starting, yeah, you doing good. Why am I not getting 100 plays on my shit? You know what I mean? Happens to the best of us.
Yeah.
But you just have to have faith in the process. You're gonna walk, you're gonna fall, you're gonna fuck up here and there. You're gonna make a song and it's good, and a few months later it's absolutely ass. That's just the way it goes. But you know, if you got real love for it, gotta do what you gotta do. And go in with an idea of what you wanna be and how you wanna be seen and perceived and what you wanna accomplish with your music. Now, if you wanna be and say meaningful shit and you wanna connect to an audience and the people who will get it and understand what you're saying, then do that. You know what I mean? If you just want to go in and just like cap rap and say random bullshit and talk about toting sticks and fucking bitches and you not toting shit,
Follow with the stick.
then do
Let it
that.
hit.
Then do that. You know what I mean? But you know what I mean? Just go in with an idea of what you want to accomplish. Because I feel like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know what's stopping me from going to somebody else to get the same shit that you know what I mean, are trying to offer. I don't know. Me personally, I want people to be able to connect to me and get and understand what I'm saying, you know what I mean? I mean, some of my shit just sounds like morbid, depressing bullshit, you know what I mean? But the ones who get it and find comfort in it, get it and find comfort in it. That's why I do it. That's the point. That's, you know what I mean? I came in with that idea, and so far I'm accomplishing that. So, you know, that's my recommendations. Find a recommendation. I don't know. Hit me up if you need tips and shit, or you just need someone to talk to and some motivation. Because, you know, that's why I'm here. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I get you. All right. The people who, what the fuck? Stop playing that song. All right, to the people who want to work with you, is there any place to hit you up? Like, what are the best ways to hit you up?
So hit me up on Instagram at Ghoulie with 3 S's because I've been banned 3 times. Or if you'd like, hit me up in the DMs on SoundCloud because you can do that now. Or maybe even, I don't know, comment on one of my posts if you want. I don't know. My Discord is 2015, but it's spelled 2015 instead of 2015. I could have got Ghoulie, but the nigga who has it said he wanted me to pay 1K. I'm not paying 1K for a Discord user. So
Oh my god, imagine. Fucking imagine.
my Discord's 2015. Shine Ghoulie on SoundCloud. SSSHINEGHOULIE on Instagram. My email is shineghoulie@gmail.com, but like I don't know, please I don't know, please don't like email me beat packs if like you just spam them monthly. There's this one dude who like asked for my email and I was like, oh, that's kind of nice, and now like he just sends me these automated beat packs every month and it's kind of annoying. Don't do that.
Yeah, it's the beat cats. You gotta have at least like,
hit me up.
Yeah,
He
bro.
was good, you know what I mean? Or like I don't know, at least act like it's personal, you know what I mean? Hey Ghoulie, peep this beat. I'll be like, awesome, let me peep this. You know what I mean? Treat me with respect, I'll treat you with respect, all that good stuff. But yeah, if you want to work, hit me up. I'm always selling beats and shit.
Ghoulie, what
Love
should
helping new people. All that.
be the fucking cover art for the interview?
That's a good question. You could probably like, I don't know, you could probably make a bunch of shit. Probably add a
Beyblade.
bunch of shit to Beyblades, Rosario Vampire shit. What? Lindsay Lohan.
Someone's outside my window. Damn, Lindsay Lohan. Is that where you got the Lohan part from?
Yeah, when I was younger, my grandma used to have me like, she used to put me on hella shit. And I used to go over her house and we watch Mean Girls. Not Mean Girls, Freaky Friday. We'd watch Freaky Friday all the time. That was my favorite movie. Whenever I go over to watch it, like with her or my cousins and shit. I just kind of made it up one day at the end of.
Was she kind of like?
I think it was.
Was she your freaking childhood crush back then?
You know, that's a good question. I don't know.
Like
I don't know if
she
I ever looked at her like
became
that,
a crack addict, dude. She became a crack addict.
I think as I matured, I realized that like she was low key bad. And I want to say, let me see. Hold on.
But she's ugly now. But I don't really care.
Hold on, let me make sure. Wait. I had to look up something so I make sure I don't sound weird. Oh, okay, yeah. Look, I'm 17. She was 16 in Freaky Friday. I think I can safely say that. I thought she looked pretty good in it. I'm fucking with it, you know what I mean? It's a fire movie. I had to look it up and make sure.
Oh my god.
She was pretty good in Mean Girls too. I like cause I don't really like white girls like that anymore though. But at this point, I don't know. I'll fuck with anybody. You know? That sounds terrible. Anyways.
Yeah.
So yeah. She was fire. She was fire though. I don't know what happened to her these days, but she was fire.
It's kind of damn. I'm reading someone's thing, and it's kind of sad to be honest. Damn.
What's up?
Okay, I don't know if we can say this on live because this person's my friend, but damn. All right.
Is it a question?
No, I'm just reading something. But
oh, you cool.
Oh no, I think my screen froze. Oh, never mind. Okay, I guess we'll get on to fan questions. Let's get it.
Okay, bet.
This is my favorite segment. We got a couple. Damn, imagine fucking talking with... Okay. Let me scroll back. Okay. Lil JJ said, fit check. What are you wearing right now?
Let's see. Right now, I'm wearing this shirt from Walmart. It's got like these skulls and bones and crosses on it and shit. I don't know. It's my first time wearing it in a while. I got my favorite Vivienne Westwood belt on. And I got $100 in my pocket right now.
I'm gonna pop some.
I'm lying. I'm not wearing no socks, but that's my fit right now.
What pants?
I'm wearing a pair of... I got these like black camo True Religion jeans.
I got Truly on my ass and Sasso on my lane and a shirt from Walmart. Yeah, that's fire, dude. That's fire. Me, personally, I'm wearing this cool shirt. I don't even know what it is, but what I don't like about it is fucking... I don't know, the inside is kind of weird. I had to wear an undershirt because it kind of... I'm gonna be honest, bro. It hurts my skin. But...
Yeah, I feel.
Okay, alright. Chrono asked, favorite way to cook eggs?
I like my eggs over hard. I don't like runny eggs. People be thinking I'm crazy for that, but my favorite way is either over hard or like lately, since I've been trying to lose weight more and shit, I've just been eating boiled. Like whenever I eat eggs, I like boil them because sometimes I get scared to use oil and shit.
Oh yeah, when you freaking pops at you and just you burn yourself.
Mainly right now. Eggs.
Yeah, I cook all the time. It's nothing, dude. Trust me. To be honest, boiled eggs, I don't mind them. I just kind of like the yolk, like the hard, like cooked yolk. I just scoop it out and just eat like the egg.
Yeah, I get what you mean.
Yeah, runny eggs. To be honest, I don't really like them by themselves. But if you're like talking like bacon and eggs, I like dipping my freaking bacon in the yolk, dude.
Yeah, I don't like. I've always fought with my eggs over hard. I think it's cause like, yeah, I don't know. I've just always liked them like that.
Yeah. Getcha. I like them over hard when they're like in freaking I'm making like a breakfast sandwich or something. Yeah. You don't want like yolk squirting out when you take a bite.
Yeah, exactly. You get it.
All right. I'm gonna just say this person said thoughts on Junshi or Junshi 163.
They said Docs Junshi?
No, thoughts like THOUGHTS thoughts. What do you think on Junshi 163?
Junshi, my bro. I fuck with Junshi. I gotta make some shit with him soon. You know what I mean? Like I said, he made YuriClub. That's my bro. I fuck with him. Gomi put me on.
Gomi.
Yeah,
Gomi interview was insane. Alright. Gomi interview, that's probably took the longest to record, but the interview was like just over an hour long. Don't forget. Fucking this nigga left. Get a whole ass chicken. And fucking to quote unquote lay down. It was kind of like the worst, but also the most funniest, dude. I agree. Damn, who should we have next on the show? I think I know. Alright, next fan question. Alright. Shout out Pablo for real. We might actually start our own fucking show together, like our own podcast. It's not like an interview show like this one. It's more like a podcast We just talk about random
Yeah,
stuff. Yeah, shout out Paulo Free. He's in real life. He's my IRL. But he asked, bro, how did Kanye get that bear to wear a jacket?
I honestly don't know.
He literally got all this bear to wear a jacket. Hold up. Kanye
I've never
bear,
heard that.
Bear. Kanye bear. How did he get the bear to wear a jacket? Yo, that's insane. That's insane. Shout out Papa for real. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
The card game podcast coming up soon. Our first guest, Colorful Kitten, at colorfulkitten.cosplay. She's a really cool cosplayer.
Nice.
And we're just going to talk about Red 40. Because Red 40 is delicious. See, if Red 40 is bad for you, why does the government allow it? See?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, exactly. Maybe it's not that bad for you. See, because the government's lying to you. I think, yeah, don't. But for real, Red 40 is pretty good. Okay, so any final statements before we kind of end this?
I don't know. I appreciate you for having me. And I think anyone who is listening to this, I appreciate all of my supporters. Anybody who fuck with me. Shit means, I don't know, way more than anybody know. So, I don't know.
Yeah, shout out everyone.
I hope that, I don't know. I just hope that those who listen and need that kind of help get what I'm saying. You know what I mean? Shit means hella though. And I appreciate it. Appreciate you, and I appreciate, the listener. Shit, like I said, shit means more than, I don't know. Shit means more than anybody,
Any shout outs too?
Oh, yes, of course. So, quick shout out to my bro Morg, my bro Kyo, Lux, Harley,
Whole
Gomi,
Lunarcorp gang.
all the LC, you know what I mean? Shout out my brother Laryngitis. Shout out my mom. Shout out, man, who else? Shout out, I don't know. Shout out all of my supporters, man. Shout out my bro Nuke, my bro Bucci, my bro Hell, Kami, Hada. Shout out Luke Bike. Shout out Shiny.
Yup.
Who else? Shout out Curtis. Shout out Pirate Gator. Shout out Zannies. Shout out Y7. Shout out Kirby. Shout out Siren. Shout out Pegasus Flame. I want to make songs of both of them.
Pegasus Flame, fucking goat. Pegasus Flame, I love Pegasus Flame.
Shout out Jizzing Bitches, you know what I mean?
Yeah, 028 Jizzing on Bitches. I was your host.
Shout out. Just shout out everybody.
Everybody mentioned something in this interview. Alright. Alright. Me, shout out fucking JJ. Homegirl. Fucking Rev J. Fucking my day one Pablo. He asked that Kanye question. Shout out my biggest op, but also my lawyer, the real Sayumi, aka Plate Lloyd. Plate Lloyd, I'm gonna call you out. Please come on this show. I want you to be on the show as a co-host, just for like one episode though. We can settle our differences. But all right, and shout out. Hold on. I'm gonna just check who's in my Instagram DMs right now. Shout out Derpy Bloodwater. Real account name. Thanks. All right, I was your host, everyone. 02, aka Instagram at Jizzy on Bitches, JXZZINGXNBXTCHES. You know. And this is the Ghoulie interview. This was the Ghoulie interview. Ghoulie, long hand, shine
I
Ghoulie.
appreciate it.
All right, and good night, everyone.